All right, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a stream. I was planning to make this a stream, but I didn't have enough time, so I'm just going to record this and make a quick report on this. I didn't want to discuss Assassin's Creed, but I really had to after fucking reading this because of just how stupid this is. Um, so can't scroll up on this for whatever reason. Maybe this will be better. Right. So everybody knows Assassin's Creed Infinity is going to be a thing. I think I discussed how it could be good in my other video, in my more live streams. But to quickly highlight, I think it'd be good if you basically take the thing we had for Assassin's Creed Unity, where you sort of get to play a chunk of a main mission, and then it can be like 5 hours long. You play it, move on to the next character. That would be good as an Infinity thing, and if it had the same engine as Unity and Syndicate in the sense of how it plays, so it's not like Odyssey and fucking Valhalla. That's the only thing that I was gonna say that could make Infinity good, but it's Ubisoft and it's not gonna be good, and fuck Assassin's Creed. But I saw this and it was just so fucking funny because of how stupid it is and just shows how little fucks Ubisoft give. So there's this new report saying that Ubisoft is going to be releasing a game. So it's still rumors, is my understanding. But as it says here, there's a report according to Bloomberg that Ubisoft is currently working. So Jason Schreier, everybody knows Jason Schreier makes, I think, good good reporting. Let's just open up this just so we get yeah. I accept, bro. Piss off. Anyways, so the main thing I want to discuss is that Codename Rift, Valhalla expansion, is now a standalone game. Basically, what my understanding is of this fucking title is that Ubisoft was working on an actual DLC. It's not a DLC that's focused on more raiding, more of the same, which was with the Wrath of the Druids and Siege of Paris, because there was no expansion in the story there. It was literally just like, hey, go there and do what you've already done in the main game, which is make an ally and then just do a small fucking mission for them. Wow, thank you very much. How creative, Ubisoft. How fucking creative. I'm certain the $50 DLC was fucking worth that shit. Yay! But they were working on actual DLC. That's not also the one that's about fucking Odin, bro. They're making a DLC about Odin. It's not even about Assassin's Creed. You're just getting an Odin game. You're basically getting to fucking play what they wanted to make, which was a Norse myth game. So that's fucking great. The worst part of the game were the mythology arcs. Relatively worse because the game is shit anyways. So in a relative pile of shit, you have even more shit. So, Ubisoft's outperforming themselves in this regard. But this just was gonna star Basim. Basim is ass. I'm sorry to tell people, Basim's interesting. Basim's this. Basim's not a fucking interesting character. Basim is goddamn fucking Loki. That's his only character trait. The only reason he was interesting in Valhalla was because he was an assassin when your protagonist wasn't. The only reason he had some interest about him was because he could have been a potential gateway into an assassin-centric story. So you had a connection to that character the entire time for the sole reason that, hey, maybe Ivor's gonna become an assassin through Basim. No, Basim turned out to be fucking Loki. The fucking Norse god Loki was Basim, and Sigurd brought him with him, and then Basim, in his fucking deranged mind, thought that killing Ivor would be retribution for Odin killing his son. Do you understand how fucking stupid that is? Does anyone understand how fucking actually brain dead that fucking story was? What the fuck? That makes no sense. Like, do you guys understand how little fucking sense it is? Ivor has no fucking connection to Odin, despite it being like a minor voice. It's a minor voice in her head saying, hey, be like a proper Vikinger. Oh, okay, and then Ivor gets rid of the dude. in the end. I don't under fucking stand. Basim's just a lunatic. He's just insane. He's not interesting. He's not interesting in any fucking regard. He's a psychopath. Like, literally the only thing Basim has interesting about him is that he was an assassin. They didn't make that good. And then he's fucking Loki. And then he just goes to the modern day. Oh yeah, and he married the fucking staff. Like the magic staff that you had to pick up in the Odyssey DLC. So you couldn't even do the main game. A staff in the Odyssey DLC, you find out it has a mind, consciousness of another fucking Isu. This is getting annoying, guys. Like with the sage, it was fine. Oh, it's like a consciousness you put inside another human being, and then it reemerges with the memories. That's cool. That's interesting. But now it's too much. Basim isn't even Loki. I should correct myself. Basim isn't Loki. Basim has the memories of a Loki and fucking doesn't realize that he's not actually Loki. Like what the fuck? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's stupid. It's really dumb. It's really fucking stupid. The entire premise with Basim was stupid. I remind you, the only reason he was a popular character was because he was a potential gateway to a good story. Like, we saw him, oh look, that could be used as a narrative device to make a good story. They didn't use it that way. So I don't fucking understand. And also, what the fuck do you mean it stars Basim? Are you making a modern day game? Because Basim is in the modern day. Here's the truth of it. Right now, Basim is in 2022, vibing with Sean and Rebecca in his fucking wolf shirt. So, what the fuck is he gonna do? I don't know what he's gonna fucking do. There's no premise ongoing anymore. Nothing's happening anymore. Like, it's just done. Modern day's dead. So it'd be really interesting if they made a modern day fucking game. Solely, I guess. Because, like, what the fuck? You're just gonna have Basim relive Basim's memory? That seems stupid as shit. Or, you're gonna show us Basim being raised as an assassin. But the truth of it is, I don't give a fuck. Because Basim turned into Loki. His story cannot be good. Because you've already gave us his story, how it ends. You've told us where it is now. Right? You can't make a prequel in a manner like this. Because it doesn't fucking matter. There's nothing interesting you could tell us about him. Because it's like a prequel is good if you want to show how a character becomes someone in whatever the current, like the original trilogy or whatever. Like, let's say Star Wars. When you want to show how Darth Vader became Darth Vader, you can show that. But with Basim, you can't show that because Loki is a switch in his fucking brain. There's a memory. There's a genetic memory inscripted. He doesn't have a choice. There was no way to defeat it. It just materializes itself in different ways in different people. In Ivor, it materializes itself in one way. In Sigurd, it was the other way. So on and so on. Sometimes it doesn't even fucking materialize. So the truth of it is, what the fuck are you going to tell with that story? What the fuck are you going to do with that? Like, I don't understand. Like, there's a reason it doesn't make sense. I don't know what they're going to do with that. So, this game seems stupid. I just want to highlight that this is going to be a stupid fucking release. Right? They're saying it's going to be stealth gameplay. Ooh, stealth gameplay! Yeah, just like fucking Valhalla had social stealth in it. Stealth? Fuck off! Like, this is so stupid. It's actually goddamn fucking stupid. Now, there were other rumors. They were on 4chan. I did read them off Twitter. Basically, I think they said they're going to work on... I'm looking for the rumors. They were going to work on... a Assassin's Creed 1 remaster. But that's not a fucking thing. What's going on here? We're talking about 2022. Fuck off, bro. Who gives a shit? Are we getting any other rumors? I don't know. Anyways, 4chan post said there was going to be some they're going to remaster Assassin's Creed 1 or remake it, probably fucking remaster it because it actually looks quite fine on PC. They're gonna. I mean, there's Infinity. They're working on another title, which I think turned out to be this fucking stupid ass idea of fucking Ivor, bro. Not Ivor, of Basim. Basim, the fucking stupid ass bitch. Um, and then Infinity. And then I told you, we don't know anything about Infinity other than its live service. And whatever the fuck that means. Like, I don't know what that even means. I said the only interesting way it could work for Infinity as what could work as a good Assassin's Creed live service game is very much simple. It's basically mini story arcs. I don't know like what you compare it to, quite honestly, but it's like you have stories told independent of each other. Maybe they'll eventually converge. Fuck if I know. Maybe you want to do like by season. You could do season 1, and then you could tell a story of like 5 people, and then that somehow converges in the 6th or the 5th, whatever. Right, and that's the end of that story arc. So basically, it's together, but you play in the perspective of different people in different times, solving the same mystery. Right, and then season 2 is a different thing. Season 3 is a different thing. So on and so on. Maybe you have to pay, etc. I don't fucking know. I don't get paid for this shit, and hey man, you want to make a good game? Make a good game. I'll pay for a good game. I know it's not going to be a good game because I'm telling you how to make it good. An Assassin's Creed story, the appeal of Assassin's Creed has always been, hey, I'm going to a historical time setting, and I'm going to be playing some interesting story with conflicts, and I'm going to have interesting gameplay. Now, recently it became open world, so I don't think Ubisoft is going to turn away from that fucking money, because they're making a shitload of money from the open world and the microtransactions from all the stupid people who keep on buying them. I said it. Fuck you. You're buying this. You're giving it's vote with your dollar, with your fucking money. Vote with your wallet, and you're voting. You're voting for more microtransactions. You fucking dipshits. You're ruining gaming. Like all you fucks who buy microtransactions for single player games are fucking stupid and ruining gaming for the rest of us normal fucking human beings who value our money. But again, you do what you do. It's your money. You want to fucking do it. You support it. Clearly, you like it. I'm not going to tell you what you like. You like it. I'm just going to call you stupid and say, hey, you're ruining this thing. But it's fine. An ambitious online service game that'll contain multiple historical settings. Like what the fuck does that mean? Multiple. Are you having a preset? Like this is my I fail to understand. You're gonna introduce 5 settings. It's like that's it. We're done. We're just gonna update the story. Like we're gonna take the missions from the Odyssey mission creator and we're just gonna plaster them in. Fuck you, and we're gonna charge you $5 a season for a fucking season pass. That's gonna happen. I mean, you could. I mean, that's actually something they could fucking do. I'm not gonna be surprised. Oh, god damn it, bro. God damn it. I don't know. I told you. Like, the only interesting way they could do this as an interesting thing is if you tell short stories that are self-contained. So you have a self-contained story, but then the overall story converges at a point. And if you want to make it like a season thing where you have multiple years of content, you'd make it different stories. What you don't want to do is have all right, story 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then so on. Focus on the same overall story because you just made a franchise, you dipshit. You've just made a franchise. You didn't make anything interesting. But if you were to make three characters to play as a season, you play that in different historical settings. There could be overlap. Maybe season 1 focuses on something in fucking, I don't know, China. You have 3 settings of different time periods of China that you play in. And then it converges into a final story. So actions from the first arc will affect the actions of arc 3 eventually through a historical meeting, not in a fucking RPG meeting. And then so on. Season 1 is China, season 2 is fucking, I don't know, we basically visited most locations, but season 2 is Spain. Season 3 is fucking Poland. Who the fuck gives a shit? Do it whichever way you want to do in terms of which locations to explore. But I'm literally saying that's the only way to make it interesting for a live for service single player experience. Otherwise, it doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that. Effectively, Valhalla is a live service, and everything they put out was dog shit. It was hot ass shit. All the DLC and free updates have all be and are gonna be dog ass. Like, you have an Odin DLC coming up. A goddamn fucking Odin DLC. You're gonna be playing as Odin in an Assassin's Creed fucking game. That's the appeal. And what is it, like $40 fucking dollars? What the fuck is Ubisoft doing? Like, this is my issue. Like, this doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'm ranting on about this nonsense. I could continue ranting on. I've ranted about Assassin's Creed for a long while. My point is that Basim's a shit-ass fucking character. So I don't know why they're fucking doing this. He's not as popular as people think. Like, in retrospect, think about Basim. It's a shitty fucking character. Like everything in Valhalla, it's ass. The only reason he had interest was the same reason people thought the game was good while they were playing it. Potential. There was unexplored potential there that, because the game wasn't over yet, wasn't ruined. Right? Up until you finish the game, you don't know that the potential was ruined. So for Basim, same thing. For the game, same thing. Basim was an interesting character because it was a potential gateway to something interesting that was misused. And it's gonna be misused. I'm gonna be straightforward with you. It's gonna be misused because the entire premise is fucking stupid. Basim isn't Loki. He has the memories of Loki. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. You can have memories of people, but you're not them. This is the issue. With the Sage, he was, first of all, insane. So there was that excuse. Hey, this guy's insane. Whatever the fuck he does doesn't make any sense anyways. Don't fucking overthink it. B, what was he doing? He was looking for Juno. Juno was unchanged. Juno wasn't changed. Juno was the same fucking person. Basically, Aida, I think that's his name, was just a puppet for Juno. Right? She didn't give a fuck. She just wanted Juno. It's like her husband. It's a fake fucking version of her husband, but it's whatever. Fucking, there's a report there. Who the fuck is Basim looking for? His wife is staff. His wife's a fucking staff. And then he said, we're gonna look for my son, bro. What the fuck does that even mean? You're gonna look for your fucking son. He's dead, bro. Get over it, you fucking schizoid. I swear, every character in this game, in this franchise, as it progresses, gets more and more fucking schizoid. Oh my goodness. Maybe a representation of what's going on at Ubisoft, to be fair. Anyways, I'm done with this fucking rant. Have a good one. Fucking dumbass motherfuckers, bro.